Hello there, and welcome back to MAPIT. It's a fresh new week, and I'm always excited about newness, really. And I really always look forward to coming back here to meet with yes, you, because I know there's so much in store for us this week. So, welcome to this week's episode of MAPIT, Make It Plain with Tracy. I remain your host, Tracy, and I'm glad, right, to introduce something fresh this week. So this week we'll be talking about growth, concept of growth. Okay, so growth is a phenomenon, it's a concept, it's something creative, really, and so we're really going to dissect the idea, the concept of growth, phenomenon of growth in the next couple of weeks. But for today, I'd like us to just have a jump in or a dive into the world of growth, and I'd like us to let's say pick our brains a bit. It's something like thought-provoking, but yes, let's pick our brains. And then what does growth really mean to you? What does growth mean to you? Have you really thought about it? So there's so much we're doing, there's so much we believe in, and we consistently do, but then have you really paused to check and ask yourself really if there's been any form of growth around your endeavors? So that's really the big question for the week. Yeah. So really you've heard about things like thinking outside the box, being different, standing out, breaking out from stereotypes, breaking out from prototypes, breaking out from routines. So we'll come to that. But yeah, those are strategies, that help us, try to learn or do something differently, get new ideas, points. But those are all intentional steps towards growth. But for today, I don't want to run too fast, but to say what comes to your mind: personal growth, business growth, what really jumps into your mind? It's a very simple thing. You could pick up a dictionary, you could reflect on some experiences you've had, and growth simply just means some sort of increase, okay, expansion, enlargement. Those are like synonyms that describes the concept of growth. Yeah, enlargement, increase. So it could be massive, it could be gradual, it could be really little. The magnitude or the depth of what growth brings to the table is something we'll also look at in some other episodes. But the whole idea is really, do you think growth? Do you see growth? Can you measure growth? And it's really important that we are able to measure our endeavors and then ask ourselves really if we have grown or if we are growing, and then of course if we intend to grow. So growth is really very important. I was speaking with someone like a mentor, a lady I admire so much. She's just retired from the bank, but on the side she really is an expert, an excellent caterer, an excellent decorator. She's someone who I really learned, from childhood. I learned so much, when I see her passion, the way she puts in so much in all she does. I see that excellent spirit and, that passion. But so once I had a conversation with her and I asked her, especially around business, to say, what's her take, because she's also dived into that world of entrepreneurship, and she said something really that, yes, in as much as she has the passion, the zeal, the desire, to do the thing she does, it really doesn't make sense if at the end of the day she's just doing it without any measurement, any sign of increase or profit, as finance people would put it. And so once you do anything, especially in the business side of things, and there's really nothing additional that comes on top of it, then she says that's not business. So just call it charity. So I'd like to grab that story and encourage someone out there that growth actually also means there's something significant you can measure. Very simple again, it's babies, of course. We record births, and in 1 month, in 2 months, in 6 months, you're like, wow, is this not this child of yesterday? That's really very clear. Physical, and it can be measured. It really can be measured. So that's another very beautiful, simple example of growth. So wherever you are right now in your journey of life, I would just like you to take a break, pause, reflect, and ask yourself this very beautiful question: are you growing? And whatever your answer is, hold it there. We'll continue next week, okay? As we begin to look at other strategies, other points, how to convert challenges into platforms, stepping stones to the world of growth, continuous learning and the likes. So remember, I'm your host, Tracy. I love you, I have you in mind, and I really look forward to more and insightful conversations around growth. Till then, stay tuned.